morning, everybody. It is a beautiful, nice and cool, overcast day. I guess it's still technically winter, but I guess it's already early spring here in the low country of South Carolina, and we are working outside Dillon, which is like an hour from where I live, but it's a pretty good sized mulching job. So came out here and looked at this about a week or two ago, like 2 weeks ago, and gave the guy a price and he was cool with it. So it's a bit of a job. I'm hopeful we can get most, if not all of it, done today. I hope. We're gonna try, fingers crossed, because it's a long drive out here. But let's take a look at what we got and then we'll get to grinding. All right, got this abandoned home out here that has been vandalized, and the owner is trying to get it fixed up, I guess. But whoever the prior owner was just let this, I mean, the brush is growing right up to the back deck back there. So he's trying to get all that mulched out, cleared out. So I got the ASV with the pre-noth. I really wanted to bring the TMC out here on this job. This job would have been great for the TMC, but I already had the ASV over there on that dirt job that I did yesterday, and I already had the pre-noth with me, and that it would have been 20 miles back to my office and then another like 60 miles from my office out here instead of the 40 from my house, basically, with the head. So it was just too much running around. So I just brought the pre-noth. It should do fine, but the TMC technically would have been a better head for this job, but this will do just fine. So basically we're gonna just clear out this whole backyard as much as we can. This whole property is like an acre and like a half, so back there is roughly maybe an acre. The property line's a little weird. It kind of has, it's like a crescent. It kind of curves like this in the back. I don't know if it's marked or not, so I'm gonna try to just go back there. He wants to leave a little bit of a buffer, so I'm gonna try to go back there with Onyx and just see if I can find close enough to it, and then we'll just start clearing all this out. Basically wants to take everything except for that magnolia tree right there and that bigger gum. Everything else is going. Well, that's not going, but that pear tree over there and that Bradford pear and that pine, all this is gone. So we're gonna start, he wants me to start right in there behind that shed and work my way back, and we're just gonna start cutting it in. So let's get to it. Everybody, first cut, we're going in. We're going to see what we find. We'll tilt there we go. We're going to see what this is about. Very far. I measured it on the Onyx. It's about 35 yards to the back, roughly speaking. Never mind. If that was a fence post, we could have a problem. And this stuff is tall. Swallow me whole in here. Alright. We're gonna widen this up a little bit. All right, I got a line cut in here. I can kind of see over here where this changes into pine trees. So that's probably getting close to the property line. I'm not totally on it according to Onyx, but it's still a good ways. But I see those pines, so I'm gonna kind of stop here where this bramble is, and then it gets wet. There's a little creek kind of through there, drainage. You know, this all slopes down. I don't know if you guys can tell it, but it slopes down coming through here. So I'm gonna change my tactics a little bit, because all this stuff is growing. All this bramble and stuff is growing like this. So as I was coming in like this, I'm trying to fight it to get it down on the ground. But if it's growing that way and I cut it that way, but I can cut it at the bottom and all should just fall down on its own, under its own weight. And then I think that'll make it a lot quicker to start getting this stuff down. So I'm gonna start up here at the front and just start working my way in like this. And I think that's gonna go a lot quicker. So let's try that and get back to grinding. All right, everyone, that's it. I just got the machine cleaned up. We basically mulched this entire property. I did the front yard and everything. So owner's been here since about, I don't know, 1 o'clock or so, 1, 2 o'clock, and he is just ecstatic with this. Really happy. So got a nice clean line on the back, and I would have time-lapsed a little more of this project, but right there at the end, I left that little grove of pines there. I thought he might want to keep those because they were a little bit bigger, and this property drops off pretty good back there, and there actually is a little creek back there with water, and I said, you know, maybe if we leave those, they'll take a little bit of that water out of that low area. But he wanted everything gone, so we just I pretty much did all of that, and I came back and I was going to grind those big trees, and I set the tripod up, and that one big one fell over and smashed into the tripod with the GoPro on top of it. The tripod's fine, but the GoPro mount thing just basically snapped in half and snapped off of that, and I was like, I'm not dealing with that. I'm almost done with this job. So but yeah, this turned out really good. Owner's super happy with it. I'm glad we could get this done in a day. When I first came out here, I told him like probably 1 to 2 days, and then after I thought about it and looked at the map a little more, I was like, you know what, I think I can get that job done in a day if I really get after it, and we don't have anything go wrong. And that's what I did. So got after it and got it done. Nothing went wrong. Everything went well. Pre-Noth did a great job in here. The TMC probably would have been a little better just because we were clear cutting everything, because it's a little bit wider, but that's inches, not feet. But that Pre-Noth ripped through that stuff really good. Really happy with that. So like I said, it wasn't worth it for me to drive 20 miles from where I was at back to my office to switch out the heads and then drive 60 here. And it just I wasn't gonna do that. So the Pre-Noth it was, and the Pre-Noth got it done. So that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And it's Saturday. I gotta work again tomorrow. I'm probably not gonna film that. It's just another little concrete haul off. It's not much, a couple loads. So but I do got to get that done. It's one of those ASAP jobs. But I will say too, this is probably one of the thickest jobs I've ever mulched. Like, you can see that stuff, that bramble, whatever that stuff is thick, man. And then all these trees in here, and then the vines, and just everything all together. This is probably one of the thickest jobs I've ever mulched. So I'm really happy with the way it turned out, how everything got mulched down. Yeah, this is gonna be nice. He's gonna come in here and clean all this up, plant some fruit trees, and that'll be nice. Well, that's my Saturday. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will check you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.